What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with yet another video here. Today we are taking on today we are going to be talking about another one of my favorite teams in the Penguins division. The Carolina Hurricanes, who, by the way, are, like I said, are probably one of my favorite teams in the Penguins division. When they're not playing the Penguins, I root for them. But I did forget to mention yesterday, real quick, in my Rangers video, I did forget to mention their schedule, but that's okay. I did mention where they're playing their first game. That was pretty much the important one, and that was in Pittsburgh. They're playing Pittsburgh, then they host Utah, Detroit. They play Detroit twice, home and away. Toronto, Canadiens, who is that? Panthers, Ducks, and then the Capitals. That's pretty much it on them. But we're going to get our focus on the team of the Carolina Hurricanes here. A team who I believe they may or may not have the potential to be good this year. Who knows? Hold on. Something with the Lenovo. What? Rights naming. Oh, what? So what happened? Lenovo Center, apparently. So now, apparently, it's not going to be the, what? Aww. I'll talk about that. Oh, PNC Arena is gone. Anyway, but I will talk about that in a minute. But I want to talk about the, Carolina Hurricanes here. But I do want to talk about their arena, new name on the arena. So, eventually. So, the Carolina Hurricanes, they are a pretty good team. The Hurricanes, last season, in 23-24, that's what I want to do, they were 52-23-7 and had 111 points. Now, this year, I don't really know what their roster is going to be like due to the fact that they lost a couple of guys. I mean, they did lose, did they? They did sign Sean Walker. They have Sebastian Aho, Jack Drury, Jesper Fast, Seth Jarvis, Jesper Kotkaniemi, Brendan Lemieux, Jordan Martinook, Martin Necas, John Roslovic, Jordan Stahl, Ryan Suzuki, Andrei Svechnikov, Brent Burns, Jalen Chatfield, Shane Gostisbehere they brought in, Dmitry Orlov. They did lose, they did bring in Ty Smith. They have Frederik Andersen, Pyotr Kochetkov, Spencer Martin, Yanov Peretz, and Ruslan Kozakadiev. Anyway, that's okay. They did lose out on their. Wait, they lost out on Jacob Slavin, one of their defensemen. No, they didn't. They lost out on Brett Pesce. Right? Did they? Did they lose Brett Pesce this offseason? Is that who they lost? Yes, they did. They did lose Brett Pesce. So that's kind of like a weak. I shouldn't say like a weak link. But, like, he was one of their really good players. But, like, he kind of made this team, didn't really just completely destroy this team. He kind of made his team a little bit weaker. But without him, I mean, they do still have Martin Necas. But who knows how they're going to do. They're usually pretty dang good. Who knows. But anyway, by the way, their coach is Rod Brindamore. I had to think of his name. He has a really wacky name. They host and they go to Tampa to start the season. Then they host New Jersey. Then they come to Pittsburgh. Then they go to the Blues, take on the Blues. We'll back to back. The Penguins and then the Blues. And then they take on the Oilers, the Flames, the Kraken, the Canucks. And then they host the Bruins on the 31st. So they play on my birthday. That's good. But so the other thing I did want to talk about here is the Carolina Hurricanes used to play at the what was known as PNC Arena. But unfortunately, those naming rights are no longer there. Well, that's not going to be apparently the name of their arena anymore. It's now going to be known as the Lenovo Center, which it's kind of stupid. But yeah, so basically came out today. Will run for 10 years, 2033. Oh my god, 2033, 2034 season, jeez. Lenovo has been called North Carolina our home. It started as the RBC Center in 2002 up until 2000 and whatever. And then it was called the PNC Arena up until after the RBC. But now they're switching to the Lenovo Center here, which I don't know how I feel about that. The arena will stay the same, but the name change is different. Here, there's been a lot of interesting names with the arenas here. So, but yeah, the Hurricanes they're either going to be really good or they're just going to suck. I hope they suck, but who knows what's going to happen there. But yeah, so I'm sorry this video is kind of short. I don't really have a lot to talk about here like I do the Rangers, like I did with the Rangers. But yeah, also, again, I believe Frederik Andersen will become a free agent at the end of the year, but I think he is. And if so, I can just see him retiring here. But yeah, so if you guys like these kind of videos, remember, leave a like, subscribe to the notification bell, hit me up on Snapchat, add my socials in my bio, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, so getting back to it here, finishing up this video here, tomorrow we will talk about the Islanders, the other New York team, Yikesies. Okay, there we go. Now, if you guys like these kind of videos, remember, leave a like, subscribe to the notification bell, hit me up on Snapchat, add my socials in my bio. I will see you guys all tomorrow to talk about the Islanders, and we will do our Whalers franchise. Peace.